Plane wrecks, road incidents, roller coasters, and a bridge? What's next, dog? Falling buildings? Be sure to like this video and subscribe to stay tuned and show support for the channel. This film was actually well crafted as it should be. When you are diving into a bunch of visual effects and special effects, you've got to make it look good and real. The general rule I've noticed in gory horror films is that the human body becomes 10 times more fragile, like their bones are made of cheddar cheese or something like that. Crap singles, oh my god. So with a movie like Final Destination, the death scenes have got to look good and make sense. Probably the most realistic death scene occurs during the garbage collection scene. Another thing about this movie which was great was it focused on two timelines, being the present day and the 1960s. And it gave me a lot of nostalgia of this period in history, because our baby boomers are getting old and will soon no longer be around. Including this element was a nice touch and makes me think back to the quaintness. It makes me think back to the quaintness this period brought us. Quaintness? Quaintness? Quaintiness. I'm trying to say something. Like, you know, the good times, the good old days. Okay, the good old days, yada, yada, yada. That's what I'm trying to say. This makes me think back to the good old days of just peace and harmony where you can just walk outside without having to lock your door. This has got to be one colorful cast. Because we bounced from the past in the 1960s to the present day, I'll be honest, I didn't know how the present day main character had any bloodline connection to the main character of the past. I'll be real with you. But then as the story progressed on, it started to make sense to me. Interracial. Caitlin Santana Joanna, if I'm saying that correctly, who plays the role of Stephanie Reyes, doesn't have a lot of film roles, but her portrayal in this movie was very believable as our main character in the present timeline. Breck Basinger, who plays as the younger version of Stephanie's grandma named Iris, was a great choice for the main character of the past. Breck's portrayal of Iris with her boyfriend Paul was very touching, and I got a very warm connection with that character, because you want to root for her. And no, it's not because she's blonde and that I like blondes. So stop. Just stop. Okay, stop. It's not because she's blonde. Damn, she does look fine. I'll stop. When you observe the character interactions in the past and present timelines, you get a contrast of a warm atmosphere from the past with a much colder atmosphere in the present amongst the family and other characters. Even observing the elderly in the present timeline makes you wonder about their connections to Iris's timeline, and I like that added little element to the story. My favorite character though was Stephanie's cousin Eric, played by Richard Harmon. He was the comedic light needed to this dark story, and he brought a lot of energy to his role, which was amazing to see. So what is the glue that is really holding this movie together with the previous installments, that little sticky shit that you can't get off your hands? I will reveal that in this next video right here with a theory about the franchise you just gotta see. I've been holding this shit in for years! Oh my god!